Hello and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077 and playing hardball. Johnny is sitting here in our apartment. Doesn't know what to do. We could talk with him a little bit, but we already did that. So, yeah. Imagined your reunion with all differently, I bet. You guessed Rogue worked for the corpse. Now, how did you do it? By the way,
you knew
Johnny.
Rogue was running for the corpse. But how?
Corpse practically wiped the afterlife off this city's face. Rogue was the last denizen standing. Who kept her afloat?
Just that?
That and the Smasher thing. Rogue said it herself. Prick was just the tip of the iceberg. Grayson knew her, knew she worked for Smasher. And if she worked for Smasher, she was open to working for anybody.
Smasher who killed Johnny. Alright, Johnny.
Have a nice night, V.
Well, we'll see. I would actually think that that there's also in this timeline, when we go for Arasaka and we recall, right? You recall the last episode? We are going to do the following now. We are respecking our character, because we can do this once, into the Slaughterhouse. Yeah, so we are going full blades today. We are taking all the blades that we own. Open this one. So this here is our collection of all iconic weapons. That's all I found in the game. Yeah. I definitely want to go melee today. You are still able to probably influence things if you write quickly enough. So we are putting away everything. But maybe like let's have the Satara as a backup. Achilles, yeah, and maybe we are keeping the tech sniper as well. So and then let's put the baseball bat away, and we are putting the electric baton away. So and today, therefore, we will choose all our bladed weapons. Maybe Sasquatch. No. Let's have just all the blades. Knife, katana, knife, this knife. Lots of katanas, by the way, that we found. And here, this one. The scalpel katana. This here, the errata. This is the one. The burn chance. Okay, nice. And this here, so most of them never made it to the wall. So I'm not sure if that is actually a mistake or something. So then, reset attributes. We can just cannot refund this perk while cyberware is installed. Yeah, okay. So then, well, we need to go to Vic first. Inventory. So, Sumitogi. And then let's see, the others, well, doesn't say really. Yeah, we need to upgrade them as well. Although, like, yeah, cleaver, definition of bloodthirsty, I mean, that's not really, it's cool, sort of, for 1 minute or so, but then let's put everything here. Crafting, upgrades. It costs 75, yeah. Well, then let's rather do this here. Errata. And then the scalpel. This way we can also check out which one is actually developing in a way that it's becoming a better weapon. Oh crap. Well, and now we need to craft some more of these here. And we can make a lot. Let's do the maximum of 218. Upgrades. Let's do this one here. Then the Byakko. Why is this red? Because we don't have any purple anymore. But we can make it. So Because we collected lots of stuff. 2,400. We can make even 400 there. Then we make more of these here. All of them. Then you, like so. Well, this here, the errata could be cooler even. Uh-oh, I never collected enough stuff, huh? Despite all the looting. Oh. Can make this one here, by the way. Well, then let's make more green. And then more blue. And then more pink. Oh, that's not a lot. What? There. And then more here. 82. Upgrades? Oh no, we have to decide, huh? Well, the errata with the burn chance allows you to leap towards enemies. Attacking burning enemies guarantees crit damage. Which means like the second slash will always be a crit. So let's do that. And then we've got 81. Oh, this costs 200. No, here. 81. This costs 40. And then we don't have enough. I mean, I could take apart all our weapons, of course. Cocktail stick. This is the bleeding child. Looks like a toy, but its lethality is no joke. When optical camo is active, hitting an enemy causes bleeding. Bleeding caused in this way lasts longer than usual. So that means this would be a camouflage build, actually. Which is actually interesting. Okay then, so the Tsumitogi. I like this one because it worked well with our electricity damage. This one here has slightly lower. Yeah, the last hit in a combo guarantees crit damage while optical camo is active, all hits are critical. So I think this here, the Jinchumaru, is actually increased damage against elite enemies, by the way. This is possibly the upgrade on the cocktail stick with optical camo, so it wouldn't make sense to upgrade this one here. Also, I really don't like pink katanas. I find that silly. Oh, but we get engineering. Yeah, but we'll carry it along. We carry everything along. And then let's see, like respecking reflexes. This here, so this is all just for blades, right? Because body would be the hammer. Finishing savage sling. Yeah. We've seen it. Like the enemies are doing this here, like jumping around and then smashing on the ground. Yeah. I don't think that I'm going to make a special episode or anything just to look at this here. I don't feel that's worth the time. But we will do the upgrades here for the blades. So, and then finally we've got the engineer level 50. That's what I wanted to have anyway. And now we've got this here, 30% to all cyberware stat modifiers. Yeah, nice. This will give us some additional stuff. And with the Fury Rage. Yeah. I mean, I would say I never really expected to take the most out of this, but we never really had any problems, I feel, in the game. I never felt like that anything was really difficult or so. I was sometimes clumsy, but it was all doable, and that on the highest, what is here, gameplay, that's on the highest game difficulty, right? So we were always on very hard here. Are you talking?
¿Llegaste hace poco?
Yeah, unfortunately not. Just the 6 lines that you're circling through. So then let's get out of here, and then we are going to Vic, and we are upgrading or getting rid of the cyberware. We are resetting us, and then we become a samurai. And let's actually dress up appropriately for that while we are here. Like a real street samurai. Like that is actually an appropriate thing here. So actually that is already working, I feel. Maybe this here. No, okay, no, that's too much. Too many layers of clothing there. But we need something reddish. You know, that also doesn't really work. Or this here. No, okay, no. That is too immodest. Or how about... No, that's too pink. Well, but I've always liked this one here, so... Then let's roll like this. Ah, yeah, here. Yeah, and well, it is pink, right? So... And then let's have... the scalpel here, so the Errata, that's the one that looks so cool with the yeah, with the laser edge.
Tragic incident, which some ultimately attribute to Arasaka's wanton imperialist tendencies, on our city's history.
But that will also be some form of burning combo. So let's go to Victor. Victor is here. Just over there. That's also, by the way, this is actually a pretty cool location, this corner here. El Guapo. But we could never get into El Guapo here. But with all these weird people. She looks like 6th Street, by the way. But well. So let's get over there to Vic. There's a Netrunner there. Hey there. Misty, how are you doing? So, let's get down here to Vic. Hey there, Vic. I'm here so you can play around with my implants and my body.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
So, what was that? Was it here? Epimorphic skeleton. Rum recoup. Spring joint. Let's take this one out. And so the technical ability, ambidextrous. Yeah, I guess this was then we need to take this one out. The micro generator, reloading an empty weapon. Smart link can also get out. Oh, by the way, how about we could actually get the stuff that's good for the fighting. So, but I think now we should be okay. So he's taking out that stuff. Saving. So now character. Reset attributes. Build different. Cannot refund this perk while cellular adapter cyberware is equipped. Cellular adapter. Well, Vic, you need to take out more.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new...
Have a look.
Yeah, so cellular adapter, where is it? This here, no. Defensive curve counter shell, this one. Ah, yeah, this one was here linked to the ability. There, so. Then reset attributes. This action will reset all of your attributes, allowing you to redistribute your spend points. You can only do this once. You wish to continue? Yes. I'm not sure if we are getting all the points back because we got some additional ones, right? But well, so here. So reflexes. We definitely want to go here to 20, right? So reflex. Holding F. Bam. Then technical ability, so we can get the cyber stuff and so on. Body, we need here for this one should also be even 15. Intelligence. Like, yeah. I mean, like, let's put this one here, so to 15. So then we've got 20 points left. The cool. There was this here, right? So we need the ninjutsu. And then we only have 8 points left. Technical license to Chrome. Unlocks a new cyberware slot for the skeleton. So I feel that 15 points here is like what you... what is it? Yeah, 15, yeah. What you really want to have. So let's invest some points here first. So here. No points for tech weapons. Instant recharge for health items and grenades after neutralizing an enemy. Not so interesting, but this here, recharge rate for health items and so on. Health from the final charge of your health item. Recharge speed for health items. Health freak. And health item charge. Super important. Borrow time. 100% instant recharge for a health item after neutralizing an enemy if you are below 25. Max grenade charge. Yeah. Field medic, faster use of health items in combat. This here, recharge speed for grenades? No. But this here, recharge speed for health items and grenades. So like that. So this here is, in my opinion, the minimum that you should have. Then here, all things cyber. 10% to all cyberware stat modifiers. And minus 20% cyberware capacity cost for cyberware in the integumentary system and skeleton. So, and then this here was all cyberware gain an additional stat modifier. That's good. Then 25% crafting component from looting. Yeah, this is not necessary. Then chipware connoisseur. When upgrading cyberware, you can choose between the two stat modifier options here. So that we want. Cyberware capacity for each attribute at 9 or higher. And Chrome Constitution, minus 5% incoming damage if all integumentary system and skeleton cyberware slots are filled. That definitely. Then license to Chrome, 10% to all cyberware stat modifiers and 40 points free armor. And another cyberware slot for the skeleton. There you go. And then here, cellular adapter cyberware for the integumentary system. It can be purchased and installed at Ripper clinics. This perk is required to use it properly. That's a great thing to have as well. Then, extended warranty, 15% duration for all cyberware effects. Yeah. Cooldown for all cyberware, reduced. If everything is filled. Ambidextrous, new cyberware slot for your hands. Yeah, why not? We've got 42 more perk points left. Doom launcher, projectile system, no. Edge runner is not necessary here. And this was ticking time bomb, no. So. But by the way, technical ability, this car, vehicle health, yeah. We got around it without any vehicle perks. Then, body. Unlock slow health regeneration combat. This here, health regeneration rate for each % of missing health. It's good. Dwarf head, when using blood pump, cyberware or health item, 100% mitigation chance for 2 seconds. Super good. Mitigation is super, so you don't get hit at all. 60% health regeneration rate while sprinting, that's also really good. And army of 1, 10% health regeneration rate for each nearby enemy. Yeah. Probably not necessary this year. This is for the blunt weapons, which we don't need right now. But here, the adrenaline rush I want. Yeah, and that was one of the reasons why I never put anything into RAM, into intelligence, by the way. Why we didn't have a 20-point skill, because I felt it more interesting to have the intelligence. But now that we are just hitting with the blade, let's see how far we get there. So here, we want slippery. The faster you move, the more difficult for enemies to shoot you. Muscle memory allows you to reload weapons while sprinting. We don't need that. Multitask allows you to shoot while sprinting, sliding, and vaulting. Don't need that because we will use blades. Increase slide distance. Increase vaulting and climbing speed. Dash. Stamina reduction cost for dodging and dashing. That's good. Unlocks the ability to dash. Then 100% dash range towards enemies. Mad dash. Could be interesting. 40% stamina increase after neutralizing an enemy while dashing. Steady grip allows you to shoot while dashing. Can't touch this. 100% mitigation chance when performing a dash. So that's great. Then here, air dash. Yeah, I feel we could actually try that. Because this would be the other cyberware in our legs. Yeah, with the mid-air stuff. I wanted to try that. And I think it's appropriate with our blade ability. But firstly, let's do this here. Lead and steel. Let's see how far we go and what we have left. Minus 15% stamina cost for attacks with blades. And unlocks the ability to block incoming projectiles with blades. Then here, seeing double. Increased damage and stun chance with counter attacks. This here, Flash and Thunderclap. When performing strong attacks, you now automatically leap to enemies within range. These leap attacks can also be performed from mid-air and deal additional damage that scales with the distance of the leap. Oh yeah. Then let's have this here. Dash range increase towards enemies. Let's have this one. Thunderclap. And then this here, bullet deflect. When your stamina is above 33%, blocking projectiles will deflect them to wherever your reticle is aimed. Well-timed blocking just before being hit increases the damage you deal with deflected bullets. The Jedi way. Bullet time. Whenever time is slowed, bullet deflect does not consume stamina, and deflections automatically hit enemy for crit. Whenever time is slowed. Are we actually slowing time? Well, and then finisher Blade Runner. We have 27 perk points left. Stamina decrease for attacks with blades. Attack speed is increased with blades. Unlocks a blade finisher. Press F when an enemy's health is low. Then, going the distance. 100% finisher range. Yeah, let's do that. And then enemies affected by stagger, stun, blinding, and bleeding are more susceptible to finishers. Why not? Flash of Steel, 25% movement speed and attack speed for 6 seconds after performing a finisher. And then here, Slaughterhouse. All attacks, counterattacks, and deflected bullets apply bleeding, which increases dismemberment chance. Bleeding cannot kill enemies, but does make them more susceptible to finishers. 25% stamina from dismemberment. Bam. And this here, Tailwind. 25% stamina from performing air dashes and double jumps. Yeah, let's have that. Well, we don't need any shooting here like this one, the steady grip. But here, air dash stamina cost is reduced. Dash speed is even further increased and unlocks the ability to dash in mid-air. This here, mitigation strength in mid-air. So we are, if we are hit, I think, we are hit with less force. Improves mid-air maneuverability, aerial acrobat. That's its air Kerenzikov. Activating Kerenzikov in mid-air keeps you suspended in the air and extends its duration. That sounds cool. What's this? Ready, rested, and reloaded. 10% stamina cost for reduction. Okay, well, we only have 15 points. We could go through this here, sharpshooter, to get here, air Kerenzikov. Stamina when performing air dashes and double jumps. Air dashes do not cost stamina. Let's have that. Only costs 1 perk point anyway. This here, there's all the submachine fun, so, yeah. 14 points left. I mean, this sounds cool, but like if we are investing the points, it would be 2, 5, 6, and then 7, and then we only have 7 points left. I'm not sure if this is such a good thing. Let's firstly look at other stuff. Here, body. We definitely want this here, the adrenaline rush, so we need more points in body as well. So 15. So this V would not be so smart, which would be kinda sad. RAM recovery rate, traceability for quick hacks. Like we definitely want to be a rookie at least here, or not. Eye in the sky. Yeah. So let's have this here. And reflexes. Can we actually have 21 points? No, it's not allowed. Okay. Technical abilities, 2 armor per attribute point, and coolest crit damage per attribute point. Yeah. So this way we would really be more the Cyberpunk Street Samurai. Cool. Was there anything here? Scorpion Sting, that was throwable weapons. Yeah, because we wanted the knives, axes, and silenced guns. Ah yeah, here, by the way, when crouched. So this is good. Here, crouch movement, speed mitigation chance when crouched. You unlocks the ability to sprint while crouching. Definitely those. Then this here, mitigation chance is increased when crouched and not moving. Not interesting, because we are always moving. When crouched, the higher your mitigation chance, the longer it takes for enemies to detect you. This could give us some chance. This here, Serpentine, 30% mitigation chance when crouched sprinting. Creeping Death, when optical camo is active or you are undetected, neutralizing an enemy grants plus 15% health and stamina and movement speed. We could actually try out the optical camo, actually. Let's do that. Shinobi Sprint, 75% stamina cost for crouch sprinting during combat. Oh! And this here, Vanishing Act, optical camo activates automatically and consumes its charge gradually while crouch sprinting or sliding. Let's have that as well. Let's use optical camo. We've not seen it before. Now we've got only 6 perk points left. Body. Here, adrenaline rush. These 3 definitely need to go in here. And adrenaline rush is active, 3% delay before adrenaline begins to decay. That's also good for our survivability. When adrenaline rush is active, 20% movement speed and damage increase. That is a must. Then, last perk point, Unstoppable Force. When adrenaline rush is active, gain immunity to movement penalties and non-damaging status effects such as knockdown, blinding, and so on. Yeah, this sounds really good. Because we remember how we were pushed on the ground, right? So I don't think we had that in the original playthrough. But 1 perk point. Well, looks like we are not going to do any hacking here, huh? Automatically highlights nearby access points in camera. So I'm not even getting that now. Warning explosion hazard. Plus 40% explosion damage from hacked devices for others, huh? Reduce sequence length. Well, there won't be any hacking now. We are completely dependent on alt. I'm not sure if it's actually then possible to become an AI or something under these circumstances. Well, let's see. Reflexes. This was the stamina after neutralizing someone. Allows you to shoot while dashing. No, we are not going to do any shooting. Technical. This was just that stuff. For shooting. Lucky day. No. Not relevant anymore. Okay, no, I think that's actually sufficient here. Yeah. And the cool. Only 1 point. Yeah. Okay, no. Then you really need to make a decision and only go for 120 skill. Style over substance. Guaranteed crit hits with thrown attacks when crouch, sprinting, sliding, dodging or dashing. Also from motorcycles when airborne, drifting or dismounting via jump. That's cool. Let's look here how they do this. Are they actually jumping off of a bike? No, in the little video there. No, they're not. Okay, well. No movement speed penalty when aiming a throwable weapon. This here, though, unlocks focus mode. Now, which one was it, actually? The reflexes? Was it this here? No. Like when I... Ah, the dash? No, that's the dash. Like, how did we actually slow time? What was the perk for that? Was it reflexes? Stamina? Sharpshooter? Bullet spread? Recoil when aiming? This could also be cool here. The stunt jog. To jump out of cars and stuff. I mean, like for this build, this would be appropriate, I guess. And the other one that we are going to build is actually the Pistolero. Yeah, I mean, we could do it right now. We could put this one here. I think with only 1 point left, let's see that at least. Which one was it here? Or the cool. Headshot Deadeye mode, which is active above 80%. No. We had this one here. Unlocks focus mode. This mode automatically activates when you aim while at full stamina. No, that's not it. It was like to crouch and then dash. And then time was slowed. Mitigation. This is just the regular sprinting. Well, am I finding it again? Technical ability. This is also for the bolt. So I took this one here to get the bolt shots, which is this EMP charge that gets released. I really like that. With knives, axes and silenced guns outside of combat. Yeah, okay, no, then let's take this this here. Was it the body? No. Reflexes. I feel that's appropriate. The stunt jog, so we can try out that one. So, then we've got everything. And then let's take technical ability. This is 2 points. Yeah, then let's have plus 1.25% crit damage. There, 16 cool. So we are a super reflex cool person and cybered up. Alright, so and now...
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
So, there we are. And so we've got the electrical stuff. So, and we have... this is the pure physical. The gorilla arms that we found. And by the way, this here we had 6 to body, deal electrical damage, deal physical damage, the bleeding chance is increased. So, and due to the fact that here This seems to work nicely with bleeding. Bullets apply bleeding, which increases dismemberment chance and so on. So the more bleeding we do, the better, I guess, right? So we should probably, therefore, swap these. I did like the electrical, and I love electrical damage and stuff, and lightning and so on. But let's take the blunt, like this here, the bleeding chance. Yeah, the other gorilla arms. Like this here. Yeah. This here is poison, and the other one would be shock. And this here, sorry. The burn. Yeah. Now let's have these here. Also, we don't need to pay anything. Bleeding. Oh no. They are not upgraded, huh? Oh, do we have the points? Can we do that? I'm not sure, but it is allowed, so I guess we have it. Which is actually another thing. We don't have the resources to get everything to the maximum now. So here, health, melee damage resistance, damage over time resistance is increased. This sounds good. Or this here is mitigation strength. No, this here sounds like the best one for her in this mode. Okay, so how much do we have? No, we don't have anything left. That's it. The dense marrow. Melee damage and melee stamina cost. So this would be the thing that we want instead of the rum recoup, obviously. So, and then we've got the epimorphic skeleton and the spring joints. For the legs, we have the fortified ankles, which I like due to the high armor. And here, this one, the lynx paws, no. The reinforced tendons, and this is for the double jump. Let's get that for 67,000 eddies. Although it's like it messes up our performance here. Health regeneration bonus. Plus 19.5 carrying capacity. Grenade recharge speed, yeah. Would be good to have more resources now. Integumentary system, so we have the optical camo, right? The cellular adapter. I know here it is. That needs to go in there. Defensive, the counter shell. Yeah. I mean, now we definitely want the optical camo, right? Just to try it. Then mitigation chance. Currency curve is even more mitigation. Yeah, then let's replace this one here. And we get the... Now where is it now? Oh, here. Optical camo. Confirm for 50,000. There you go. Can't upgrade it now. Which is a bit sad. But let's see, maybe we can actually do something. Although I fear not. And the hands... this is actually everything that we could buy here, huh? So here. Micro generator, no, it's not interesting. The handle wrap, when equipping or throwing a throwable weapon, no. Not interesting. Ballistic coprocessor is also not interesting. Smart link. And this micro generator. Shock absorber. Minus 20% recoil. But we have melee damage resistance. Well, let's put some cyberware in that gives us some stuff here. Health regen bonus, decreased enemy vision and reload speed. And we had the smart link here. Target lock duration, crit damage. But the explosion damage resistance and 5% melee damage. Ah, yeah, okay. So, well, then actually the smart link is actually a good choice. We had the micro generator, right? Health regeneration bonus and reload speed increased. And also 0.25% more damage for everything. But I'm also kind of... I think we should take the Johnny and V together forever tattoo, because that's also appropriate for our timeline right now. So now that we have such a nice netwatch here... Oh, by the way, we got something, right? The Militech Berserk. When active, invulnerable to damage, cannot use items, melee weapons only. Minus 100% stamina cost for melee attacks. 30% attack speed. 20% movement speed. Increased damage at low health. When it ends, 25% health for each enemy neutralized. Well, let's try that. We have the Militech Falcon. Santevisan slows time by 70%. You are not slowed. 10% damage. Oh, that's also cool. This is what we got from beating the game. Militech. Invulnerable to damage. 30% attack speed and movement speed increase. We can only use melee weapons, which is what we want anyway. This here... The more people we kill, the longer it goes. The Falcons and Devistan. And this one costs 35 and this is 39. So I guess this is considered better. Huh? Press to activate and deactivate can be activated at any charge level. Yeah, we can actually try both, huh? Let's try both. Invulnerable, when active, cannot use items. When does it end, actually? When it ends, like when does it end? Ah, always after 12 seconds and cooldown 35. Body attuned. 0.5 damage during Berserk. Ah. Do we have a Berserk mode? Berserk was here, right? Or what was the Berserk? Ah, no. Where's Berserk? Onslaught. Is there Berserk mode? We've got the Adrenaline Rush. Wrecking Ball, Breakthrough, Clap Back, Epicenter, Aftershock, Ripple Effect. Ah, here, no, just a second. Body, is this Berserk? No, that's the Savage Sling. Reflexes, Tailwind, Slaughterhouse. Submachine Gun, Salt in the Wind. Blade Runner. Air Dash. Well, Onslaught or Cool. Berserk. Cool doesn't have anything to do with being Berserk. Intelligence is surely not connected to any Berserk stuff. That is a bit weird. But let's look at this one again. The other one that we have this here slows the time. I think I like that better, actually. And this takes 10 seconds now, but can be increased by killing people. Slows time by 70%. And we have 10% damage and crit chance increase during that time. And I think our build is also going a lot into a crit direction. However, this here will be very good to not die. Body tuned. Damage during Berserk. Now, let's try this one. Let's try this one. So, and then everything else we can just keep. No, I don't want to use up or to use two different things. Although here we could actually axolotl. What's that? Melee damage, aim speed is increased. Cooldown instant for all cyberware after neutralizing an enemy. We don't have enough space though. What was this? Memory boost? Yeah. Bioconductor. -4 max RAM. This is RAM upgrade. Camillo RAM manager. Mechatronic core. The memory boost for more RAM. We've got the self-ice, which I like. X-Disc. Newton module. Kerenzikov boost system. Improves Kerenzikov by enhancing the user's speed and reflexes. I think that would be a good thing for us. But I like the X-Disc and the self-ice. So mechatronic core. Explosion damage resistance, explosion damage, so we can take out this one. And let's have the Kerenzikov boost system. Although like reload speed and aim speed is of no... Yeah. Are you sure you want to buy and install? Yeah, let's try it. So like that. And by the way, the Doomsayer effect active when scanning highlights explosive device and traps. Okay, no. I still feel the basic damage over time is increased, which is also good for the bleeding. Weapon handling. Do we have anything that is actually for melee? Decreased enemy? No. Stalker optics. Health. Headshot multiplier. Or the Kiroshi, the Oracle. But that's more into a RAM. Yeah, we're just keeping it like that. So the eyes are really still something that disappoints me most in the game, actually. I would have expected that there's something that we have night vision and infrared and other stuff. But I understand why they didn't do that. So, I think we just roll like this. What was this year? Synaptic accelerator. Slows time by 50%. Ah yeah, when enemy detection reaches something. Okay, trees. Successful takedowns. We have the reflex tuner. Slows time by 60% for 4 seconds when your health drops below 25%. Yeah. But I feel this year the neofiber atomic sensors that we have that increases movement speed. And especially the Kerenzikov, so that's possibly the best thing here. Ah, here, this is the one. Allows you to aim and perform ranged attacks while sliding. So we can do this due to the Kerenzikov. Which is also not giving us too much with the melee build, by the way. Stabber. Oh, we need the stabber. Melee. Yeah, we have to go take the stabber. Increases movement speed proportional to the enemy's detection of you outside of combat. The effect ends when you enter combat. Decreased enemy vision. Neofiber. I like the neofiber. So let's... oh crap. We had something that works on while sliding, dodging or dashing. I mean, we can still shoot, of course, but I want to use only the weapons. When you aim, a range detecting is... Yeah, okay, no. The Kerenzikov doesn't give us anything, so we need the stabber. Crit chance increase is very significant there. So we've got 200,000 left. Adrenaline converter. Movement speed is increased. Grenades recharge time. We don't have any grenades. Kerenzikov. Atomic sensors, tyrosine injector. No, we don't shoot anybody in the head. We behead them, maybe. And the synaptic accelerator. No, it's fine. So I really don't like it to lose the Kerenzikov, but it seems that for melee fights we don't have anything here that gives us anything, except for the reflex chance. But this year's also reflex is attuned. So it's the same thing. So like that. We checked that. We checked all of this here. Circulatory system. I think there's no change here. We have melee damage increase here already. Biomonitor and blood pump are super important to survive. We have the clutch padding. Stamina cost for shooting. No thanks. What was this here? Heal on kill. 7% health when you neutralize an enemy. Yeah. Black Mamba. You deal minus 90% poison damage but gain 18 damage against poison enemies. Ah, yeah. This would be a good thing with the poison gorilla arms, I guess. Thread evac, movement speed when your health drops. Below 25 feedback circuit, 3% health when you hit an enemy with a fully charged tech weapon shot. Oh. And the clutch padding. Yeah, okay, no, then it's... and this one, biomonitor. Oh, yeah, we have. Okay, good. Not many relevant choices there, but we can roll like this, I guess. Let's roll like so. Let's see if that is actually a good build. And we are going to try this one on the street a little bit. And maybe I'm taking the other thing in the head. Yeah. Well, let's try this one here a little bit. Ah yeah, now you can actually do that. So I'm just saving the game. And this here was our training area, right? And how do I activate this? No. It's not this thing. It's not the right button. This this. And now we are camouflage under camouflage. Yeah. But we are quick here. Oh, I need to get used to double jumping actually. But yeah, I like the other one so much better. Yeah. So how is this? Settings, key bindings. That's actually a bad key. Cyberware system, so this here. Then let's do, like, how can I do that? How about a U or something? But that's very inconvenient. Actually, there's not really a good thing to do. Can we actually aim? By the way, are we aiming with the sword? No, that's the blocking, of course, with right mouse button. Oh. Or can I actually maybe use a different mouse button? Settings. Cyberware systems. It's my mouse button 4. Let's do that. Apply. Ah yeah, oh, and well. So that's the thing here. We are literally we are invulnerable right now with this one here. And then we feel bad afterwards. The Militech Berserk. When active and vulnerable to damage, cannot use items. Melee weapons only, minus 100% stamina cost for melee attacks, 30% attack speed, 20% movement speed, increased damage at low health, maximum plus 50. I wonder if our health is actually increasing. When it ends, plus 25% health for each enemy neutralized. So it's actually maybe a good thing to fight, and when your health gets low, you activate it and then you kill people, and while this is on, you don't receive more damage, and then you get healed for everybody neutralized. And I still have no idea what the Berserk is. Or maybe it is... Ah. It is... the item is Berserk. So when this thing is activated, then we have the body attuned bonus of 7.5%, obviously. Which would make more sense if we had increased this one here. To 20. But well, I didn't do it. So well, this could have been more optimized then, but I guess it's fine. So let's try it out on Night City streets. And this here, so this here is bleeding. So the burn chance doesn't make any chance, any difference. So I actually, yeah, then let's have the Chinshumaru actually. Chinshumaru is probably the best one then for this build. So this here is burn chance, this here was shock chance. Yeah, that's why we use the Tsumetogi. Slightly increases electrical damage and grants small chance to apply shock to the enemy. While Sun Devistan is active, increases crit chance. Okay. And the Byakko is also bleeding. Byakko's perfect balancing allows you to leap towards an enemy with full force. Killing them allows you to temporarily perform a rapid combo of attacks. So let's have the Byakko instead of this one here. Looks like a toy, but its lethality is no joke. Also, this is only on 4.5. However, when optical camo is active, hitting an enemy causes bleeding. Bleeding caused in this way lasts longer than usual. Yeah. And this here is also for the optical camo. While optical camo is active, all hits are critical and allow you to leap towards your target. Increases damage against elite. Now then, let's not have the pink one, but rather this here, the Nihan. Thrown hits apply bleeding if the enemy is already affected by bleeding from Satori. Nihan will cause a hemorrhaging instead. So let's have this combination here. Byakko. Yeah, we can just try these three katanas. Byakko, Chinshumaru, and Nihan. Yeah, also looks cool. And this here looks more modern. Oh, it says Arasaka. Well, if we hate the corpo so much, it doesn't make sense to use it, but well. So let's have that. And then... Oh no. Ah yeah, the thing is we can't get over here, right? Like even if with the double jump. Okay, well. That's a little bit pathetic there. And this guy, yeah. So let's try it out on someone. Oh yeah, we are way quicker now, it feels. And can actually run through here. We should probably wear something more appropriate now. Then let's actually have the real cyberpunk thing here, this one. That's the real... where's the other one? We could dress up like a samurai. Like with this other helmet. But we don't have it. I don't have this samurai looking helmet. Well then let's have the cowboy hat. I like that a lot as well. But we need a more appropriate shirt. Yeah. And if we use this here, this would make sense to a degree. Or the red one. You know, looks in Night City are everything, as we know. Yeah, let's have that. So like that. Also, this increases our quick hack damage resistance by 15%. So like that. Street Samurai. Double jump. Well, you guys just do your thing, and then the corner. Oh, where do we get? Anywhere. So, I mean, this will be very brutal, I guess. So let's find some thugs or some other scum and running and dashing. Well, now during the day, there's actually not so much going on here. Well, then let's call No. Let's have the racer. A black motorbike. That's actually appropriate for us. Oh, and by the way, didn't I took this one here, right? This here. Jump out, unlock premium new ways to exit vehicles. Jump out, double tap F. So let's try that. Can I actually do this here? Double tap. Oh! Yeah, cool. Okay, well. Sorry guys. Yeah, don't worry. But the bike... Well, should drive like this again. Oh god, we are stuck. Oh! Can't I drive through here? What? Not allowed to drive there. Oh, sorry, no, nothing happened. Yeah, no, you're good. Okay, sorry. Okay, well then let's... Let's call this Apollo then. So we can... That's actually pretty cool to jump off the bike like this. There. And then the other one. Slide out. Hold F while at high speed. Well. Not sure if that's so healthy, but let's see. Let's drive like this. Let's consider that 100 kilometers is high speed, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wow. Well, the other one is also cool, because there we are getting immediately active. So let's try that. I think we're rolling like this here with the Berserk. Although we actually, now that we have the opportunity, I think I should try out the other one as well. So let's try that. Do we see any bad guys somewhere? There's a yellow sign behind us. I know it's just the location for the quest actually. Just the quest marker. Well then let's drive somewhere where it's a bit nastier. So like over there. Drive there. And we need to try this out. Oh yeah, you know, here there's the shop for clothes. I mean, I like our cowboy hat actually. But let's see if we can get the samurai hat. Although I fear that we are not getting it here. No, they just have... Oh, that's a nice skirt here. But we are not going to party. Okay, no, it's not happening, I think. Well, maybe we have one in the stash, but I kind of don't want to go and look. Oh, but by the way, we don't have to. We have the stash here. Ah, yeah. So, I think I collected quite some stuff anyway. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah, good. Here, this one. The Aramid Kuro Kabuto. That's the one. That's what I meant. You're alright. But then we need something else here. Maelstrom. Then let's rather have this one. Now we look like a stormtrooper. Or this one? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, wow. Yeah, let's roll like so. There. An appropriate Shadowrunner. Although the bike is actually kind of like in bright green. Oh. Well, yeah, sorry, no, everything's fine with you guys. I could have actually jumped off the bike. I could have jumped off the bike, by the way. guys here. I'm looking for bad guys. Or did we actually pacify Night City like this already? Bad guys. Night City seems peaceful. Ah, there. NCPD.
Attention all NCPD subcons. Organized crime activity reported on Martin Street. Maelstrom has established a presence in the area. Kaiser Herzog, aka the Surgeon, spotted. Priors include practicing as a Ripper Doc without a license and first-degree murder, for which he has been sentenced to death. City authorities are offering a reward for the removal of Herzog and Maelstrom from the area.
Oh, there's a cool cyber arm on the roof, okay. Well, let's do this. That's a Maelstrom goon. That's a maniac. And there's another person there. Well, let's start outside, huh? Oh, I can't hack it actually. Well, then we need to go in. Like that.
You get what you deserve!
That's it. Gotcha. And there. The murderous death machine. Gotcha all. But we are already at full speed anyway. Oh yeah, let's try the... Oh yeah, here. Oh, perform finisher actually, like this. That was the finisher, okay.
We will find you.
There's someone. Aha, so it's just one hit on the side and then decapitating the guy. Well, that's quite the bloodbath. Engineer. Oh yeah, maybe we can actually... I mean, I don't want to farm anything right now. But we could actually maybe get enough stuff. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Suspected organized crime. Kaiser Herzog, hey, need some shards with some Ripper Ice Pick Soft. Rahim, sure thing. And Delta, Joom's fading fast. He croaks, his implants get blocked. Waste of good chrome. We're on it, chill. Okay, so here. Well, there's a lot of loot here to be had, so that's good. And we can actually take all of that. Defender. Get all your stuff. And then maybe we can upgrade our things here a little bit more. Because it feels more appropriate that we actually, yeah, I think, secure the area. Force, use of force is permitted. Money shard.
Gotta be around here somewhere.
Hey there, officer, I took control of the situation. And I'm securing the area right now. Bloody bandage, so here. And Like, there should be some evidence somewhere. It's pointing here. There's something blue now that came out of the floor, I guess. Oh, and now we are carrying too much. Okay. So let's take all of this apart. A Necromata Tech... No, that's ours. The Carnage. Then this here. Omaha. An Ajax Tier 5. Tactician Power Shotgun. And our double barrel, right? So here. The Defender. Bullet spread from hipfire. And we got this Claw. But otherwise we don't want to take those apart. Alright, so... And now we have... Crafting. We have 33. Yeah. You know what? Let's do this a little bit more.
Somewhere.
Good man. You are kind of shaky there. Are you okay? Oh crap. I didn't want to do that. Then just go to sleep. Sorry. Did I just save the game? I think so. Let's reload. I didn't want to do anything against the cops. That's also a bad game mechanic, actually. I just wanted to talk with them. And that you always automatically grab people, yeah? That there's only this violent way. That's actually not so nice. But well. But by the way, looking at the time, I think we need to end the episode rather sooner than later. So let's have an additional cool episode. Where we are running around Night City some more and we are trying out the cyberware. And next one I might also get this other thing that we can put into our head, like this here. The other one that we saw. That also sounded interesting. So, but where's the evidence here? And this way we could get to the point where we can maybe upgrade some more things. Was someone lying in here? So where's the thing? Need to find the evidence. That's just the toilet. Enigla. Is this the guy? Iron Stormer. Well, then it needs to be around the building, I guess, huh? Oh, this is where they found the body. No, we've seen everything here. Oh, by the way, the hands. So these here are the gorilla hands. The pure... Yeah, I think they look a little bit different, aren't they? Like they have these the grayish pieces there on the knuckles and on the fingers. Well, I think the electric ones that we had usually look different, like blackish, I think. So let's look behind here. Oh, there's nothing here. Curious. Can't go in here, can't go in here. Let's look on the roof. Ah yeah, very good. We can climb like that. Double. But I do like the other legs actually better. It's actually pretty fun and cool that they've got the cyber arm here. Can we actually do something with it? No. So, where's the evidence? I collected something, right? Didn't I? Well, then let's turn it off. For 200 engineer points. Jacking in. Yeah, I'm not hacking anything here. Oh, we could actually also climb in here. Oh, and look. Oh yeah, that's cool. Come from above, look at them, and then jumping down. So, well, it appears, or is here, evidence here. Local network. Turning everything off. Messages, please. Bertie to Arne. Hey, Arne, please, I beg you, let my sister go. We agreed Lucy would work for you for 3 months. So, actually, we already did that. I remember that. The Maelstrom did force this woman. And that was one of our gigs, actually, to free her. There's something there. Neurotoxin knife. A Tiancha kumquat. Feeling kumquatty today. Let's drink it. It's surely not poisoned, right? Yeah, well. Where is it? There's nothing here. Or did I overlook something? Did something more pop out of the ground now? Here. It's got components. No, there's nothing here. I'm not climbing up there. There's one more greenie. No, there's nothing here. Why don't we get the job? Why isn't the job complete?
Shootings have been reported along the 166 and 111.
Maybe it's in the computer? No. Med list. Okay, here's the list. Alginate bandage with silver iron compound and so on and so on. No. Well, let's consider this a success. And that concludes today's episode. So many thanks for watching, guys and gals out there. I hope you enjoyed this one. So we are... Or is it this one now? Jax and Connor. For fuck's something not right. That implant Kaiser slaughtered me is acting up. So tell him to fix it. No, I better go somewhere else and pay. Is it that chrome he took from that Arasaka corpo? The one who woke up in the middle? Ha ha ha. Little Miss Corpo got a pair of lungs on her. No, come on. You know I don't go for that Japanese stuff anyways. I mean another implant. No, what? Never mind. No, what? Never mind. Okay. Well. That was it. Okay. That was less than inspiring, but whatever. So we did the job, got 2,180s, okay. Then we are going to continue driving around a little bit. I mean, it's an extra episode. And we are trying out the stuff. And I mean, it's kind of... Can't do anything while doing this here, but we can jump like crazy and so on, yeah. I can dash. Can I also dash, by the way? Oh yeah, I can also, by the way, I can dash mid-air. Like this. Double jump, dash in the air. Double jump, dash in the air, but I can't jump again. But that was this floating thing here, right? The reflexes, here this one. Activating currency cover in mid-air keeps you suspended in the air and extends its duration. That would be cool, but the currency cover is the one where we shoot. So this could be cool, yeah? Like to have a more focused build. But I really like to shoot everything, yeah? And to have a nice, some nice different things to witness. Let's see, our skill progression. Shinobi is only 47. Air dashing and sliding automatically reload 20% of your equipped weapon. Well, we only use blades now. And here, Headhunter, damage bonus from being undetected outside of combat persists for 3 seconds. Oh, I forgot to use the camo, by the way. Yeah, this could be cool. 15% optical camo charge when neutralizing an enemy in one of the following ways, while undetected during focus mode, during Deadeye mode. Oh, and here, this Berserk. This is us. right now. When Berserk is active, 30% enemy health threshold to perform finishers. 50% health from performing finishers. 30% Berserk duration. Well, yeah, we're right now we are the solo, so that's actually what I did least, apparently. Although I did like the shotguns and heavy weapons and so on. Not so much the blunt weapons. That's body. Shinobi, assault rifles, SMGs and blades. Lots of dashing. I think I dashed a lot and dodged and so on. But apparently not enough. But well, it's fine. So, looking at the bodies and the slaughter. That was cool and fun. Let's try that out a little bit more. Or maybe I'm actually doing one episode more where we try this here and then we get the other one. Yeah. One episode with the Berserk and another one with the other cyberware that we have. This year. The Falcons and Devilstan. Slows time by 70%. That sounds also interesting. I wanna see it. And then we go for the Arasaka time, the Arasaka quest line and end. So, and that concludes today's episode. Many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you did, please do click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you never ever miss an episode again on Playing Hardball. And, as always, the comment section is all yours. See you next time. Bye-bye.